So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and we're in the Golden Age again. This is More Fun Comics number 66, published in April 1941, and the story is called The Leopard Girl. So this fellow says, Inza, you've always wanted to meet a real leopard girl. There is one here tonight. Really? Oh, you got to show me. I don't know. Is that a thing? Maybe it was something back in the 1940s. I'd never heard of it. But I thought leopard girls only lived in Africa. Well, I don't. Your skin, it's spotted. So she pulls up her sleeve and she's got leopard type spotting. Spotted because I am just like any freak in a circus. Now you could see for yourself. Oh, I've hated myself. The boy I love left me. Maybe there is something we can do about it. You know, I'm sorry her arms are spotted, but I don't know how much of the rest of her body is spotted, but she can kind of cover it up with clothing, and I don't think it's that bad. So Inza calls on Dr. Fate, but then she is attacked. Fate, Dr. Fate, help. No, actually, she can't call him, but she apparently has more success than. I see her. Those marks on her skin are the claw marks of a leopard. Wow, he is really specific in his recognition of claw marks. Oh, thank heavens you're here. A leopard girl attacked me. A leopard girl? Are you sure? I never heard of such a thing. Now, at first, when I read this, I was going to make fun of it because he says he never heard of it, but then he goes on to talk about details about leopard women. But he wasn't. I finally figured it out. He was saying he never heard of a leopard woman attacking, not that he never heard of a leopard woman. So he says leopard people can be killed by silver bullets. If she is a leopard girl, I'll soon find out. So he goes in, and I guess it is just her arms. And the guy comes in, a burglar, I'll kill you, but to no effect. Dr. Fate is bulletproof. So he says, you better give the gun to me before you hurt yourself. And he explains who he is and says that he can't be harmed. Helen, reveal your innermost thoughts to me. I want to see your soul. So the guy's not a big fan of Dr. Fate and tells him to get out. And so Dr. Fate says, all right, fine, whatever. So Dr. Fate's looking around the house and discovers that there is no silver anywhere. Searches the house. The tombs of the dead. No one would think to look here for a leopard skin. And discovers that the fellow has a leopard skin. You foul fiend, you have been feeding Helen drugs to turn parts of her skin to mottled spots. You wanted to drive her to kill herself so you'd get her inheritance as her cousin. How did you know that? I am Dr. Fate. I have the ability to read men's minds. Now you shall use your tricks no more. So he has some overlap with the Spectre in his powers. He can read minds also, at least back then. And also, yeah, I don't know that plan would work. I mean, apparently it is working, that she's prepared to kill herself, but I don't know that too many people would kill themselves over having leopard spotting on their arms. So he rushes up because Helen is about ready to plunge a knife into her chest. You've been fooled by Sarkis. You deserve to have a happy life. Inza, I've been convincing Helen she was Sarkis's dupe. He fed her dope. Even made her get rid of all the silver in the house for fear someone would melt it into a silver bullet and kill her. Young love, I wish you knew someone besides an eerie sorcerer like me, eh? Well, take a look. For the first time, Dr. Fate removes his golden mask. Surprised, eh? Surprised. I'm overwhelmed. What? Why? How? It's a long story. How I became what I am. Someday I'll tell it to you. Meanwhile, I'm a human with remarkable power. So we're suddenly advancing a bit in our knowledge of Dr. Fate. And in the next issue, we're going to find out his whole origin. Tell me, why were you so sure Helen wasn't a leopard girl? Because there are no such things. Vampires, ghouls, those are hypnotically induced suggestions. People are made to believe in them. But actually, they don't exist. So we now have seen that there is a human behind Dr. Fate, and we're going to learn a whole lot more about him. I'm still kind of curious about Inza. I mean, how I think they have talked about it, but there's a lot more I'd like to know about Inza, but I'm not sure that we really learn much more. So that's More Fun Comics number 66, The Leopard Girl.